Okay, we're looking at perimeter and area of semicircles. Couple of formulae that you should know. C equals pi d, that's circumference. This is a whole circle, pi times diameter, and A equals pi r squared. So that's cherry pie is delicious, circumference pi times diameter, apple pie is r2, area equals pi times radius squared. Right, there are songs, you remember them however you like, but just remember them. Okay, now if I was to find, if I was to use this for, you got a semicircle, so this here, if I was to find that half a circle, right, which is known as the arc length, right, I would just use the C equals pi d formula and then halve it at the end. Right, if I was to find the perimeter, however, I've got to add on the straight bit, which is 13. So if I was to find arc length, alright, would be pi times 13. If I was to find the over 2. If I was to find the perimeter, it would be pi times 13 over 2, add 13. I've got to add the straight bit. Alright, so you can put them in your calculator. In fact, I'll do that now. So you've got, here we go, pi times 13 divided by 2, which is 20.4. Okay, which is fine. And then if I was to add on 13, I'd get the whole perimeter. So we get 33.4. Alright, so there we go. Now, if I was to find the area of that, the area is much simpler because all you're doing is pi r squared. Alright, so pi times that 6.5 squared. Remember, you got the radius divided by 2. If I was to do pi times 6.5 squared divided by 2, I would end up with, remember to press the SD button on your calculator. Alright, so we get 66.4 centimetres squared, and I've just realised I forgot to put units here. That should be centimetres. Okay, now if I was looking at the second one, if I was to find the arc length, and I'll do arc length, so AL, right, it's going to be pi times 12 over 2. Alright, which is, I know, is whatever, you stick that in your calculator. If I was to find the perimeter, that'd be pi times 12 over 2 plus 12. Okay, if I was to find, and I'll just change colour quickly, if I was to find the area, it would be pi times 6 squared over 2. Again, stick that in your calculator. Right, so you just got to be a little bit careful. Read the question carefully. If it asks you for the arc length, that's just the curved bit. Right, that's what this formula works out, the curved bit. Right, if you're asked for the perimeter, you've got to add on the straight bit. Right, with the area, all you've got to do is just divide by 2 in the end. Alright.